Let's think about high church versus low church for just a minute. That may sound odd to you, but it's not uncommon language. I want to read something to you from an article explaining what these things mean. So, high church is described as Anglican, Episcopal, Catholic, Orthodox, Lutheran. These churches are considered high church, this article says. Their worship services are characterized by liturgical readings and rituals. Their clergy wear special clothing, and they follow a calendar of annual religious observances. Now, the article goes on to talk about low church. It talks about Baptist churches, Pentecostal, Quaker, Amish, etc. I would include the churches of Christ within low church. They're considered low church because their worship services are characterized by congregational involvement, a relatively unstructured program, and an evangelical approach. What about the New Testament, though? What does it reveal to us about the worship of the gathered church? Well, we know they prayed together, Acts 12, verse 5. We know that they sang together. We know that they observed the Lord's Supper together. 1 Corinthians 11 goes into great detail. We know that they contributed of their means. 1 Corinthians 16 talks about that, and 2 Corinthians chapters 8 and 9. There was no fancy clothing. There were no high church rituals performed only by clergy. In fact, there was no clergy laity system in the New Testament. Worship was very simple, and it was in spirit and in truth, as revealed by the apostles, and as we now have today, the scriptures. Is your church more high church, or is it low church that would actually fall more in line with scripture? Make sure you subscribe to our channel.